Well, good evening, folks. Mike the Ashamed Canadian here, and just on. Let's see if there's anybody going to stop in. Just so that people want. Where is it? Let's see if anybody actually shows up. Melvin, how are you, brother? Good to see you. Ellie, what's truth? How are you? Hello, love. Here, I have to just give me a minute, folks, and I will post the link here. My channel. Let's talk. Okay. I gotta hit this. Copy. Hey, Mammy, how are you, my dear? Keeper. .com. Thank you. Thank you for stopping by, and thank you for what you've done. I really, really appreciate that. Paste. Okay. Why does that say watch? That's not what I want. Oh, I copied the wrong one, folks. I'm sorry, folks. I'm really slow at this. I'm new. Can I pin this? Pin message. And message is pinned. So if anybody wants to pop up, the message is there. Dang it, didn't I just see you? Hey, Joe. Oh, Ellie.
Hello, love.
How are you, my dear? Let me.
Oh, good.
There it is. So, pin it on Annie. Yeah. Yeah, it's been a interesting few days. How was your Christmas?
My Christmas was okay, thank you. How was yours?
Keeper of the list. My PayPal is, as you see, is running across the bottom there, the ticker. But I can. Oh, yeah, I seen that face. How are you, Danny?
Not bad. Just a second. I gotta mute my YouTube.
Yeah.
All good. You still there?
Oh yeah, I'm
Nope.
here.
Nope, we're gone.
I see you guys. Icon. It's still there.
You're
Oh
seeing
wow!
things
Now
too.
this is
Must be what the jab does.
No. I'm not. I'm an auntie. No way. Sorry to tell you. My wife and my daughter got theirs. I didn't get mine. When I
So
get that stuff, I usually end up getting sick from it.
there's that.
Do you get the
And
flu?
Rarely.
Joe Cool. This is a
No,
big
the shot I meant.
surprise.
I'm sorry.
I've never
A
had
big
you on my stream.
He's stalking me.
Uh,
I didn't even know you went live and shit. As I was going through everything, I went over to Dirty Mike.
Oh.
He's doing a rebroadcast. I don't get notifications. I got to go through my notifications to see who live. And you're Ash, and you were early. I didn't even know you fucking had panels.
I just literally started it. It was after the show there, and I thought, you know what? Let's talk a little bit more.
I mean, panels, period. I didn't know you even had dead panels, man. I heard people talking about you doing a show and shit. Maybe I'm just high.
Yeah.
I didn't even know you had dead panels.
Yeah.
you
I
need
do
somebody like. Sorry, Ash. Go ahead,
No.
man.
We do a show. Have you seen our show, mine and the Chad show, called Sidekicks?
I have not.
No, well, actually, this would be a good time. We would actually love to have you on the show too. And what we do is Chad and I, we co-host a show called The Sidekicks, and we bring up one person, one auditor or cop watcher. Oh, your device isn't connected, Chad. And so we'll bring them up and we'll talk with them. We'll bring up one, maybe two people at a time to ask a question or two, and then drop them down and let other people come up so that there's not 10 people talking at once and stuff like that.
If you're gonna do it, that's the way to do it. And I like that. Yeah, brilliant. Well done.
And this way, then we can focus more on the guest instead of 50 different topics. Like, don't get me wrong, the other panels are great too. I love them. I go there, as you can tell. But I just wanted to do something a little different. And when I mentioned it,
we're in agreement. As I did one, and it was a shit show. I had, everybody up there, James Freeman and Rogue and fucking Nick and whoever writes and whoever. and I was leaving one space open to drop people in and out. So it filled up with, it was too many niggas. You couldn't, and I always thought if I had a chance to do it over again, I would keep it up to like maybe 3 of them niggas at the most, and then let other people rotate in.
So Joe, are you saying that you'll do it?
Hey, Michelle.
Here's the thing, Danny. Have panel, Joe Cool will follow.
Right, that's not even the talk.
No, I want Joe Cool as a guest. So
that's what we're saying.
I agree. I was gonna send you a text and ask you. We should have Joe sometime in the new year, man.
Like we have
on the Sidekick show.
I'm down, man.
Do you know who Freedom Isn't Free is? Have you heard of him?
Probably subbed. I probably subbed. Heard the name. I can check if I'm subbed.
He's also better known as Wile E. Coyote.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
he has a separate channel, Joe.
Yeah.
That's what he's saying. There's another channel he has.
Yeah. He's going to be on the show on January 9th. That's our next show.
Coyote, he's a great guy, and I'm sure he's a great interview. I dig him. I text with him from time to time. But he's not an auditor, right? Do I maybe have the wrong dude? Or if Coyote's an auditor, I didn't know.
He does some auditing.
I had no idea.
Hey, seeing as you guys stopped talking, I got an idea. If Joe's going to do that for you guys should get together, like talk behind the scene and pick a day. And then, seeing Joe's so popular in all the different rooms, he could always mention.
You're right. I could talk it up. You're right.
All right.
That's smart. Yeah, it's very good.
Oh, yeah. Well, that's what we told. That's what we tell anybody that we have on as a guest. If we're planning on having them, like they're out there on a show, promote it. You know, we'll give you
Yeah.
the
But
the
that what
link
he
to the
said
store
was
so you can
important.
promote
Give a
it.
motherfucker a date, and that'll encourage a motherfucker more. They can say what
Yeah.
it is. Yeah, that was smart.
Ash, did you see the message from Keeper in the chat for you?
Well,
Yes, I did.
Okay.
And I really appreciate that, Keeper. I won't say the real name.
Oh, absolutely not, Joe.
No.
Hey, not for smokes either, man. Nor
That's
pot.
right.
Not for smokes.
No,
Is it for pot?
no.
No,
For StreamYard.
it's not
I'm
for
trying-
soda. It's not for food. It's for StreamYard.
All right.
When I in my description, when I did have my PayPal up there, it said for help with the trips. Oh, and pot. Well, I said and weed. Y'all got me saying pot. Oh, and weed. It was in my description, a link, whatever you call it. Description.
Come on, I can hear a pin drop. I'm taking a puff. I can't talk right now.
You know,
I'm
What's
finna
Truth
pack
is
up
asking
now.
Ash a question in chat.
Oh,
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh,
wow. Dennison
t-shirt,
X
but
is
I
here.
can't remember.
Oh,
now.
shit. Brother from another mother. Denizen.
oh man, Dennis is gonna fall asleep on us, man. Dennis will only be at 5 minutes to fall asleep.
Don't be giving Denizen shit. Hi,
I
Denizen. How
think
are
he
you?
fell asleep yesterday.
Hello, my love. No, I didn't.
You didn't? Okay. You was up there for hours with us, bro. You were gone.
I had to step away AFK, and then when I came back, it was over.
Oh, it was hours. You were up there for
I
hours.
was gone hours, yeah.
Yeah,
I
your
was gone
picture
till like
was up.
2, 3 in the morning.
Oh yeah, because we didn't quit till the super late like that. So what's good, man? It's good to see you, Dennis. Love you. How you feeling
How you
right
been,
now?
man? I missed you, bro.
A resource just popped up here, Dennison. I already know the answer, but I'm asking anyway. Will you be getting that jam, Dennison?
Will I be getting it?
Yeah.
Nah, I'm cool.
What if they tell you a kid can't go to school without it? Would you get it then? Assuming you got one. You know, suddenly you got a 6-year-old. Would you get it then?
Homeschool.
Homeschool.
Yep.
What if the stores around you cannot participate? You can't go to the stores around. You can't buy and sell.
I don't go to the stores anyway.
Exactly. There's home delivery.
Yeah. I know how to grow my own food too, you know.
I picked the worst motherfucker in the world for these questions.
Yeah, I mean, I've seen this shit coming for the last 20 years, Joe. So, so I've been preparing.
Right. Oh.
And I'm still in a mess, but I was in a bad state. I was like, man, I need to get my act together. And I was like, no wonder no woman wants me. I can't take care of myself. I can't grow my own food. I can't kill nothing. I don't know how to use a firearm. So I changed all that shit.
I would have thought, if a woman don't want me, I just got to get some bread in the city. As long as you got bread, you got chicks.
Yeah, but hey, are you talking about a woman or are you talking about something else?
No, I mean chicks. I don't know. No love, no woman, no love, or some shit. I forgot. No money, no chick, or whatever the name of that record is right now. There's some truth to that, man. Motherfucker, square up. You ain't got to square up if you hustling. As long as the chicks see you got money, they be all over the fuck you.
That's not true.
Sure it is. Stop it.
That's not true.
I mean,
I see you flashing money, and I just think that you're playing the pimp role, and I don't want anything to do with it. I want a man. That ain't me.
I'm not saying it's all women, and you don't want those women. All right, those would, but
So
that
what you
shit is
trying to
true.
tell him them women,
Yes.
Joe?
Somebody on panel disagree with me. Guy has no fucking job, stays with his mom, blah blah blah. His chances of getting a woman smaller than the guy who either he's hustling, he's got the brand new Dodge with the he gets bread, or he's got the good job, he dresses well. which
Correct.
one has more of a chance?
You're
It
correct on the
depends.
second
See,
one.
I was not blessed with good looks and natural charm. So you see, like I have to have a good hustle. You see what I'm saying?
I gotta have a
nice
hustle.
house,
Yeah. Hey,
right?
man.
I have to have a comfortable living space for a woman. Those things help me. But some guys can be fucking up and they just like, hey, you want to go somewhere?
Yeah,
Yeah.
this is true.
Is that how we sound? Oh yeah.
I have to know
man.
how to write poetry. I need a sense of humor. You see what I'm saying?
There you go.
You gotta be
you
talented at everything.
You gotta use what you got, right?
Yep.
Yep.
And
But I'll
and
go-
a lot
I
of
will
people
go
say
with the-
settle what you can get too.
I will go with it. If you're living in mom's basement, you have a nil chance.
Yeah, right.
Yeah,
Sure.
unless,
That part-
unless
part
you're
you're
still
right
in
on.
high
I was
school,
gonna say,
you're dating
yeah,
high
if you're
school
living in
girl.
mom's basement,
Yeah,
if
I'm
you
not
look
going to come
like
over with
Jason
a date.
Momoa, though. If you look like Jason Momoa, it don't matter where you live. You
No,
can
I
I
live
don't
know.
care what you look
$100.
like. If you're living in mom's basement, you got a 0% chance.
Well, with
0.
with you,
Yeah, with you, some
Yeah.
chicks,
What?
yeah, they're willing to pay you to get you out that basement. They'll take you. They kill.
Those
as long as
Jason
you're a
Momoa
trophy.
chubby cheeks don't attract you.
I don't even know who that is.
No,
he's
buddy that played the last Aquaman.
Oh, yeah, with the long hair. Yeah. He's a good looking cat. He's certainly fit.
They voted him sexiest man alive or some
I can
shit
believe
like
it. It's not hard to believe.
Well, it's better than saying Putin was.
that.
But you know what they say, man, power. Right? So what about Man of the Year? There was a big thing. I forgot if Hitler got on there on the Man of the Year on Time magazine, and it was a big stink about it, or it was a big stink about it. So they didn't put him on there, even though they wanted to.
Yeah, but he must have been up somewheres because a lot of people had those little square mustaches.
Yeah, they named their kids after him and shit like that. Shit, lost my fucking train of thought, picturing all the fucking over in overseas somewhere in Japan or somewhere where they're not big on that bullshit that we are, like the way that we are about Hitler. They use Hitler like cartoon boxes and cereal boxes and shit like that. To them, it's just a meme. It's funny. They're not as sensitive. But,
hey, ashamed?
Yes.
That's the way I wish we were.
Chat, say hello to Nigel. Everybody.
Nigel's in the chat again.
Oh shit,
Hey, Nigel.
How you feeling, brother?
Good to see
He
you.
can't get enough of a shame. He's following you, man.
Yeah, I like Nigel.
Yeah,
Keeper of the
Nigel's
list. Show
good
me
people.
Sasquatch.com. Rabbi Sandy.
Sasquatch?
Tiffany's Epiphany.
Hey, you're catching on. You're on a roll. Fuck.
Show me Sasquatch, you motherfucker, you.
show me.
What
I don't believe you. Show me.
For sure, eh?
Yeah.
That's my best Tony impression.
Do we believe there's Sasquatch and what big of a chance do
Oh,
you guys get?
XGO. Prairie
XGO.
Girls.
What do you
Girls.
mean? Sasquatch is for real.
believe in
That's
Sasquatch?
that was pretty good. Who did that, Danny?
Oh yeah,
That was good.
Do we believe in
I believe
Bigfoot?
that they exist. Yeah,
No,
Joe.
All right. Anybody else? I heard you.
Nope.
Chad.
no.
I do.
Hell
I
yeah.
do.
I
Hey.
like it. It's like Split, yo.
No, I think it's 2 to 4.
Hey, if there's no Bigfoot, man, there's some big motherfucker out in the woods leaving them tracks.
It's 3 and 3. I'm gonna throw in. I believe it, and I also have a theory that it's like a early humanoid,
Yep.
different line, like we were Australopithecine, Australopithecus. I think it's one of those bigger lines, and I think they survived.
It's missing
And-
link,
and-
man.
It's not a missing link. They got fucking I don't know if you noticed, but when we were here, Homo sapiens, there was still 5 other different types of humans alive. There was the Hobbit. There was some big one. It might have been Australopithecine. Don't give me to lying and trying to name the others, but there were distinct the mono cragmanium, whatever the fuck. Good.
The ones with the big cranium, yes.
Yeah,
Neanderthal.
Cro-Magnon.
Mm.
Cro-Magnon, man. It was 5 different other species of humanoids.
Yeah,
The
but
Hobbit didn't die out to very recently. They had resorted to an island, and that's how they survived so long. And then when we got over there, we killed them off as well. But you know, the possibility is where I'm going with this remains that yes, as big as these open land stretches are of forests and shit, where no man ever fucking goes, even here in our country, the possibility I think is openly.
hey, do you know what happens when you go in them woods? You get this eerie feeling that you're being watched, man. I'm serious. Oh
Like a
yeah,
guy
man.
walking
It's
down
like,
the street here.
yeah.
Listen, here's a story, and here's a story that no one is. Well, I bet you 3 of us would believe it, 3 of us would not. I was hunting and I was in the woods, and if you, I'm from Chicago. When I hunt, I used to go to Southern Illinois sometime. And if you're familiar with the legend of the Thunderbird, they're so big that they like thunderstorms because then that gives them updrafts. They can fly forever. But it's anyway. I was in the fucking woods. I got separated, and I got a pistol on me and a shotgun. I think I'm afraid of nothing. I'm the guy you send out when the bad guy comes at night. There's a creek in the house. I go out there with a gun. And
How long did that last?
something in the trees moved around, and you could tell by the way it's moving that it was big. I'm thinking like the size of a man, and so I'm not scared, and I'm looking, and then it leapt, and it was so heavy it broke the branch it was on, and you could hear the branch. It was thunderous. Now I'm thinking this thing is really big, and I get scared. I run up out the woods to the tree line, up out the woods, and I see half of a wing, maybe a little more than half of a wing. And this is like 12 feet of a wing. And it's less than a half, a little more than half of one. And I shot at it scarily. I didn't even get close, I guarantee you. I shot at it and I found my old man and told him about it and these things. But hey, everybody else may think it's just a legend. The American Indians believe it, But yeah, and then when I found out later, the #1 sighting of the Thunderbird was where I was at. It was in the woods. I was yes, true story. It was in
I think you were smoking some really good shit.
I was a kid. Well, I'll probably smoke as a kid.
I think you were still smoking. Yeah.
Are you saying that you're a lifelong
I think you got lost purpose. I think you got lost purposely so you could smoke one up away from Dad.
Right?
No.
I was thinking ahead.
I think his imagination got the best of him. The shadows.
Here's another one y'all won't believe. I had a hunting dog. We got it from a white family just to hunt, and the dog was racist. It would not hunt with us. He loved us. He'd go everywhere with us, and we go hunt. He would take off to the nearest white family and go hunt with them all day. And then the next time we take him hunting, we open the door. He's first white people. He say, "We take off after the white folks." And then we get hip, and then so we tie him up and shit. We got a leash on him. And sure enough, he jump out the car, take off toward the first white family we see. And then we take him in the take him to the woods and all that bullshit. And he's hunting real shitty. And true story, I hate to say this, but my old man smacked him with the shotgun in the mouth, like at him being an ass wife, say, "Hunt, dog," and it just like snapped him out of. He never ran off again. He hunted. It was a champ. He brought everything. He got shot back. It was weird, but that's the true story. I don't even know if it has a point, but that's the true story.
Yeah, if you beat your dog's ass, he's going to do what you say. That's the point of your story. Shit. Poor freaking dog.
Sort of like what the government's doing to us.
Yeah. I had nothing to do with it being a racist dog, except they wanted to get the fuck away from you crazy ass people.
Okay, for a second I thought Joe was getting attacked, but he's just laughing.
Look at him, he can't stop himself.
Hey, is there a washroom around there in
Oh.
case you piss yourself laughing?
No, right?
He's got a back door. Just open it up.
Shit.
Yeah. Hey, you know what? That first sighting was probably the Mothman.
Check that out. He's supposed to be able to fly. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a good movie.
You
But
believe in the Loch Ness monster too?
No, that's across the ocean. That's none of our business. We got one here somewheres.
I believe in serpents. It's only logical. Just in the time that I've been alive, I've always been a egghead. But I've seen so many so-called extinct species found. It's ridiculous in my lifetime.
Yep.
You know, the coelacanth is a very famous one.
And you know what, Joe? If you look on old maps, right?
Yeah.
Across on the ocean and that, like for the mariners and stuff, there was certain sections that would have pictures of, like, I don't know, a freaking killer whale or something, or you know, just monsters kind of things in certain spots on the ocean.
I remember that. I know what you're talking about. Yeah, they'll have a serpent doing this shit. You know?
Yeah.
I've seen that. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, and I've seen some good footage. I've seen the most worst and blah blah blah. Even the most famous Loch Ness shit it's ever. You know, that shit was fake. But I've seen some that are just really fucking up. Those creatures and shit, you know, up under the water, you know, and that's just so fucking long. You be like, how the fuck is that even feasible? You know, it'd be a boat next to it and all of that shit. And the motherfuckers tell a tale. It is a good somebody, I believe them. They said it was a beast resting on the shore in the Loch Ness. And I don't know how much I believe in that. I don't even think of that shit, don't cross my mind. I think this was a Loch Ness she was talking about, though. It was on shore. And when she got there to see what it was, it pushed off onto something and jumped in the water. And something about that story made me believe it.
Well, what was it now? One of the pictures of the Loch Ness monster does look kind of like what is it called? I can't remember the name of it there, but it's supposedly extinct. It's got fins in that.
Oh yes, the plesiosaur.
Right?
Yeah,
there's only the one picture that looks like that.
I know the one you're talking about. It's got the fin in the picture and everything.
Yeah, but all the other pictures, like there's one, it looks like a snake going in the water, but what it is the water's moving and it's got like a stick holding a bunch of debris on it, right? You know what I mean? Like stuff like that.
999 times out of 1,000, that's exactly what it is. I don't buy that shit. I've seen some shit that make me be like, girl, though, that, because I don't want to believe shit.
How about you, Ash? Other than the alley, like no experiences.
Well,
creepy ones.
Hey, in Canada, ain't you guys?
Hold on.
Yeti.
Ash, you okay?
Oh yeah, I'm just trying to go through the chat.
Thank you for that, Ellie, right?
At the same time.
Okay, just want to make sure you're okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. I hate to be rambling on, and he over there, you know, dipping off and losing consciousness. Oh shit!
Orange. Oh, look at that! Somebody Nigel put Orange Man audits in there. Now, just so that you guys know, Orange Man audits is the guy that actually created my very first avatar for me with the upside down flag with the Shame Canadian on it.
That's
right on.
Yeah. I've been trying to actually get a hold of him too.
Hey, do you know what's funny? Is like he's got a whole bunch of recent videos here and that, and I haven't even got a notification for any of them.
For who? Orange Man?
Yeah.
Are you subbed to him?
Yeah. Oh yeah, I'm subbed to almost anybody you can name right now. Right?
I think Joe is high as shit right now. Look at him.
You're not going to fall asleep on us
Joe.
again, are you?
He is high as shit. I don't think you need to smoke no more, Joe. You're high.
Yeah, I got there.
He got there. Where'd you get to?
Hi, you're there. No need to keep smoking.
Yeah, okay. Right on.
So
Oh shit! Let me find that picture off my internet. Shit.
if you knew.
Picture
Y'all
of
see
what?
the big ass snake that they caught? They found in the Amazon or somewhere in some jungle somewhere,
Big
and they
giant
killed it.
anaconda, eh? Yeah.
They brought it
Oh.
in back on a big ass flatbed truck, and they got a picture of a crane, or not a crane, a tractor, or whatever the fuck you call it.
Was
Excavator,
that
yeah.
Hey, was that super giant one?
It wasn't the it was super and giant, but if you're talking about the one they got like in a museum, they got a name for those. It was not one Titanoboa. It was not a Titanoboa.
No, it
Okay,
was
okay.
anaconda, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was just a big snake that we know already.
Big 20-footer, right?
Yeah, yeah.
It
I
took
think
like
so.
50 guys to lift it up or something to bring it.
No,
or
they
whatever.
had the shit I saw. They just went and got a whatever you call a not a forklift. What do you call the big trucks that lift shit?
A tow truck.
No. That you would move wood, pallets of wood or something. Not a
crane.
No,
Right?
Yeah, but yeah, bigger than a bobcat, something like a bobcat, but bigger.
An
Yes, one of those.
excavator. A big
Like a backhoe?
excavator. They
No.
had it.
A
A
backhoe?
porter.
But backhoe had a
porter.
smaller version. They had a bigger version of a backhoe, and that's what they was holding them up with. It wasn't like a bobcat. It wasn't the baby shit. They were cleaning
Bulldozer.
forests, so they wouldn't
An
have need for a
excavator.
bobcat anyway.
Excavator?
That's what it's called. I don't know, but they got
Yeah.
the picture of the fucking.
Well, if it had tracks, it's in a big long swingy
Yeah.
boom. That's an excavator.
Excavator. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember seeing that. That was down in Florida, wasn't it?
Hold on. Let me see if I can get in the internet.
I thought they said it was like a 36-foot anaconda or something like that.
I don't know. Here's one, but I don't think this is the one I'm talking about.
Yeah.
Hold on. There's
Yeah.
another one that I'm talking about.
Yeah.
Because the other one I verified. The other one I don't know about this one, but I verified, found the story and all that shit.
Well, if you read it online, it must be true.
No, that's why I don't believe shit, bro. That's why I don't believe shit. Now this is it, but the picture's so shitty. You might have to blow it up.
Oh yeah.
Can you see it?
Just. Oh, hold on.
Hey, as
here.
long as it's not you in a pair of anaconda underwear.
Yeah, blow it up. Big screamers, guys. There you go.
I'm trying. I'm trying.
Right. And look how
Did it
big
go
that
up?
fucker
There it
is. You see the man in the cab?
The
That
man in the
motherfucker's-
cab.
Yeah.
Okay, I see the
Oh.
cab. Yeah.
Yes. So look how
Yeah.
big that damn thing is.
Yeah.
And it's verified. They got video when they brought it back on the flatbed truck. They're mad at them for killing this majestic animal. Blah, 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 blah.
And they'd rather get eaten by it, right? Hey, that's a man eater right there, for sure.
Undoubtedly, right? Any motherfucker who ran up on that does not escape. What the fuck distinction
No.
between you and a deer? A deer is a snack for that motherfucker.
It'll squeeze the crap out of you, pop your eyeballs out, and then
Yeah.
suck you dry.
Yeah.
And
you
how
wouldn't
did they
even be-
kill it? Did they shoot it?
I don't know how they killed it, right? They were chopping down the forest, so I guess they had plenty different ways to do it. Run his ass over with one of those tractors they got or something. They, probably wasn't even hard for him.
Chainsaw.
Yeah, and his
Yeah.
head was super flat on the back of the truck. His head was super flat. It got to the front of it where his normal skull would be, and then it was really flat and spread out. They probably ran his head over with that fucking tractor.
Yeah, or flatten his head with the big boom fork. They're the
Yeah,
bucket.
or drop something on his head. Yeah.
You think he could have moved out of the way a little quicker?
Yeah. That's kind of just fucking shame, right? That's like if someone finds Bigfoot, if they take video, no one believes it. So you got to kill it to bring it back. But then that person knows that if you kill it, we've never found a Bigfoot and you kill the only one, it's a catch-22.
No, he's
22.
extinct species. Boys.
There's some good footage too of Bigfoot. There's a really good one of someone in a woods somewhere here in the States, and it's like a monkey, but it's I'd say a monkey, size of a monkey, but it looks more like a child, and it's jumping around in the tree like even monkeys don't do. I'll never find that footage, but
There's one fella that goes out and he says there's like a family living on his property. He'll go out and give them offerings of fruits and stuff, and the fruits and that are gone. And he's had his cameras up, game cam and stuff. They move the cameras around so they can't see him.
Damn.
They're smart. I'm telling you. You know what I mean?
That's why they would be a species of human. People keep saying how we'd have found a gorilla in the forest by now. But what if it's somebody who's been around as long as us and has seen us kill everything they've ever seen? They would develop, even if none of them are alive from the last time, they would develop that the only way you survive is to stay away from them folks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But the problem is people's population are getting bigger. They're encroaching more on wildlife and that's what the suckiest part of it is we're going to end up eventually, maybe not in our time, but kill off the rest of all the wild animals and that. Right?
Oh, I was going to say the most famous case of the family of Bigfoots, like you were talking about, was a chick that said she had a family there and they spoke and they grunted and it spoke a basic form of English with her, and there's a mother, a father, and all of this shit. And a lot of people were buying. In some case, they got the money, got a grant in Russia for him to come over here and study that shit. To me, she was always batshit crazy and she could never prove a thing. But she would sit up there and tell these stories. You were like, oh my God. Yeah, and then I told little Johnny, like, she just kicking it with the Bigfoot. Yeah, go get the banana out the kitchen and all that, but she can never fucking catch him when anybody else is around and all that bullshit.
Gee, that damn old bitch slapped me with the fucking slipper and called me Goonie Goo Goo. Nobody remembers that?
I remember Goonie Goo Goo.
Yeah, Eddie Murphy, man.
He's
saying the joke about the mother-in-law being a Goonie Goo Goo or a Bigfoot.
That's what the Goonie Goo Goo was.
Yeah. She looks at me, she says it's Goonie Goo Goo.
Goonie Goo Goo, I remember that. I'd have never known that that's what it meant.
That's where it come from.
Yeah.
Good old Eddie Murphy.
Best comedian recently, and this ain't even recent though. It's fucking Dave Chappelle. Key and Peele, hilarious too.
I love Dave Chappelle.
Yeah, I thought he was just head and shoulders above everybody else. Even niggas like Chris Rock and the Bangers, that Corey, whatever that nigga name, he's funny as fuck. Dave Chappelle, head and shoulders.
You know what I find funny is back in New Brunswick, the people I knew with that last name called it Chapel. Is Chappelle just a more upscale or something?
I bet you
it's got an extra E. It's got an extra L and E on it.
Does it? Okay.
Yeah, it's not spelled the same, but I bet you it's probably from Chapel.
Yeah.
I'm guessing.
Just every time I looked at it and I heard them say Dave Chappelle, I'd see it. I think to myself, that's not how you fucking say that.
No, Chapel must be well.
Yeah.
Since we're on Chapel, who believes in a higher being? You don't have to say if his name's God, Allah, whatever. Who believes in a higher being?
Who believes in a higher being?
Of some
I
form,
do.
yes.
Yeah, definitely.
I do.
Of some form, yes. Of some form,
right.
yes.
All right, that's 3 out of the fucking so I do.
Oh
believe
yes.
Well, so that's 4.
Norm Macdonald, another great fucking comedian, and he's Canadian too.
Yeah, no, it's funny.
Yeah.
Y'all familiar with the aristocrat, the joke, the aristocrats? It's too long a fucking story So if you ever look up the joke, Brits are really funny with it. And it comes from over there because the punchline is how shitty and incestuous the royal families are. And all the rich people over there are called aristocrats. And the punchline is, what do you call a family that does all that? I don't know. What do you call a family that does that prefer to shit? The aristocrats. And they're like, I don't know how it's so big in America, but every dirty American, Norm Macdonald included, which is why it made me think of that, has their version of that joke, and it gets dirtier and dirtier and dirtier every time it's told.
Hey, Shane, did you read that?
Yeah. .com says that tell Joe Cool they used a Kubota MTL XC5 with grapple jaws for that anaconda snake.
And it looks like he died from the explosion, and the rocks and shit caved in. Yeah, he died from explosion. I just looked it up.
Yep.
Now, why they chained him afterwards, I got no idea. He's dead, but I guess
if you
just in case.
They're gonna roast
him on the back of that truck. His face is flat if you find him on the back of that truck.
Yes. But that's probably from falling debris, they said.
Obviously, a big ass rock or something crushed his ass. That's exactly what happened.
They're going to feed the other village that didn't care if they killed it or not.
I hope so, right?
Right.
There's a guy that goes fishing.
But do you know how many handbags and belts and shoes that shit can make? I'm just saying.
The Kardashians are thrilled right now, right? Yeah.
You imagine the jackets, a snake jacket.
I mean, I'm just saying, don't let the poor thing die for nothing.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Snakeskin boot. I would love a pair of snakeskin boots.
They can use the bones to make necklaces.
And you can brag on where your shit came from. You're the shit now. You have lineage. This is the rarest anaconda ever.
Be saying, hey, this motherfucker came from a 30-foot long fucking anaconda, man.
This is the rarest snake in the world. There was only one of these. A pair of boots made out of it.
Yeah, I got a piece of the last one.
Right. In fact, I also believe
keeper of the list.
Do you cats believe that the blue whale, the blue whale is the biggest creature ever to live? We believe that.
Oh.
In our time.
I forgot. Somebody else can do that.
Because I'm just trying to say science changes, man. It does. How many planets out there, for instance? When we were kids, it was 9. If you argue with a motherfucker, you were considered dumb. Then they took Pluto. And then I think they just gave it back a few months ago. How many oceans are there?
Another one past that.
They do. I don't think I know that. Which was the problem. Pluto is technically a Kuiper Belt object. There's a Kuiper Belt of asteroids around there. The reason they took it away because there were other rocks just as big, and they're all over the fucking place bigger than Pluto. So they had to call it Kuiper Belt object, and that's how it's lost its status. Now you give it back because niggas in that field, you're gonna find a couple thousand more planets in the next couple years. If you're gonna be fair, any object big as Pluto now suddenly has to be a planet, I think. And it's from an asteroid belt.
# Pluto planet.
So if there's a Pluto, what about Goofy?
Nah.
Oh fuck, we're living on Goofy.
Hey, this is probably some young motherfuckers wouldn't even get that joke, man. Niggas of kids nowadays wouldn't even get it. Bugs Bunny, who the fuck is Bugs Bunny?
What's up, Doc?
All right, that's my favorite all-time fucking character, man.
Yeah.
What you doing, Doc?
When I base my anime characters, man, that's what I got in mind. Bugs Bunny with that confidence, he's gonna find a way to win. He's cool under pressure. I like those. I'm attracted to those anime characters, those desperate, thirsty motherfuckers. I don't care what powers and abilities they got. If they ain't got that cool shit, confident shit, that's why I like Spider-Man. He's my favorite cartoon dude. He's cracking jokes as he's doing that shit, right? That's just attractive as fuck.
Mm-hmm. Until he starts to get shot at.
Most Spider-Mans are not pussies no more, though, man. Especially this last one, man. He beat up fucking Captain America and somebody at the same time, cracking jokes the whole time. Hey, man, I hate doing this, but you know, Iron Man told me, Mr. Stark told me I got to pop y'all off. I think it was Captain America and the brother. And threw his shield back at him and just zipped him up, embarrassed him. And this was day one out on the field.
Hey, Dragonette Transparency. Good to see you, dear.
Hey, Dragon.
No, I love those old cartoons. I watch them on YouTube. You know, you just push in fucking Looney Tunes or cartoons on YouTube, and I get like 3 to 5 hour shows at a time, and I just sit there and watch them all.
Which ones do you like in particular? I'm curious.
What's that?
Ash.
Which ones do you watch in particular? I'm curious.
Bugs Bunny and Roadrunner.
Okay.
I love the Roadrunner and Wile E. Coyote.
So he's another cat that you don't feel like he's gonna lose. Tony Stark, he's cracking jokes while he's fighting.
Ash.
Yes.
Listen, eighthmandvd.com.
Yes.
Okay.
That's who I watch.
They have
I already know.
Yeah.
Imagine.
Yeah, that's who I watch. I actually sub to them and everything. So
they even got some of the ones that were taken off the air because they had Nazi symbols and a few other things too. Did you know that the black and white one?
Yeah, I was looking at one a day or two ago. Your timing is perfect, and I was wondering, well, why'd they take this one off? And for that matter, I always was a fan of Breakfast at Tiffany's, man. But they don't ever play it because it's got the Andy Rooney acting like he's an Asian dude on the third floor. But I love that flick.
No, I didn't want to talk. I was just waving back to chat. Oh, Keeper's turn now.
The Flintstones. Oh, I love the Flintstones too.
Yeah.
Gazoo. I love Gazoo.
Yeah.
Gazoo.
Dum Dum.
Yeah, what you think, Dum Dum? Yeah.
That's hilarious. Look, I would have never thought of him had you not said that shit.
Hey, he called them Fatso too. That wasn't good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know one show that I wish they would come back with, but it was too controversial then, and now they would never play it. But remember All in the Family?
I do. Yep. I went back and watched them because they will not play them. Oh man, they're missing out. They're missing out. Like we are too sensitive.
Pollock, you meathead.
Yeah, we're way too sensitive. That was it was incredible. It was art. It was groundbreaking for the time, which is why it was so popular. Right? Good times. It's first one that say, a nigga, please. You know, they crossed lines, and fucking All in the Family, no one did it better. I just went back and watched a couple episodes, maybe 3 months ago or something. I thought it was most incredible shit.
That and the Jeffersons.
Well, I mean, all the family also. I was gonna say all the.
Man.
Yeah, but all of the family spun. The Jeffersons spun off of All in the Family.
Yeah, and it was what they wanted All in the Family to be. Pasteurized.
There's just one difference though. When George used to walk away, he'd flap his hands in back of his butt like he just cut one.
He was hilarious. He was hilarious, and it was funny. But he was. You can't throw it in there with MASH and fucking All in the Family and shit. Is just groundbreaking. The Wire, if you ever saw that series, is modern.
Oh yeah,
groundbreaking.
Sanford Son, yes. I actually just watched.
Yes,
I was sitting in the hospital waiting yesterday, and I'm going through my phone, and I managed to pick up a Wi-Fi signal. And I said, "Fuck it!" I'm sitting there waiting and waiting. I see the Sanford and Son. Well, I haven't seen this for a while, and it was the one about the coffin. And I'm telling you, I never laughed so hard in my life.
He thought the coffin was for him, wasn't it?
Yeah.
I don't remember.
That one? Yeah, I remember that.
Oh, that was so funny. Him and what was the chick name? Aunt Esther. Oh man, when they got together, it was really hilarious. He was talking about how ugly she was all the time. It was every joke was that. I'm talking about how ugly she was. It was hilarious.
Yeah. And the closest that we ever came to something like that after that was Mrs. Brown's Boys or something like that. It was what's his name? A big fucking.
It's a guy that plays as Mrs. Brown. It's Mrs. Brown's Boys, and then they had a Christmas show and that not too long ago, a few years ago.
Same guy that does Medea is the guy that did Mrs.
I've
Brown.
never seen a Medea.
You'd never seen Medea?
I've never seen an episode. I know who it is. I've never watched an episode, man. Not my cup of tea, man. It's buffoonery and shit like that.
Yeah. Oh man, it's funny as hell.
I'm sure it is, bro. I'm sure. I tried to watch a serious movie where he was a professor, doctor, detective, something, and that was really his title. He had to give himself like 8 PhDs.
Yeah, but Joe, Joe, sci-fis aren't real. They're just sci-fis. You mean documentaries?
I don't know what show I was just talking about. It took all my brain thought just to capture sci-fis are not real. I forgot what show I was talking about. Probably Battlestar Galactica.
Getty.
You
stumped Joe.
Oh my God!
What's this?
You stumped Joe.
Tell me the show. Remind me. Maybe I can bring it back. What was I talking about?
I don't know. You said something about you like to watch detective, professors, or doctors, or whatever shows.
Yes. I was talking about Tyler Perry. He had a show where he was a detective. It wasn't sci-fi. It was
crime
thriller, crime story, detective thriller.
Okay. So how about Murder, She Wrote?
Love it. True story.
There was a few good shows. I used to watch it when there was nothing else
Columbo.
on.
Love it.
Oh man, no.
Columbo.
When I was younger, and then they started playing reruns, and I got discouraged, so I stopped watching.
I watch the reruns now again to this day. I was watching a Doctor Who marathon. It's on until New Year's, bro.
Doctor Who, that's a good one. I like that one.
Yeah, and it's David Tennant, that doctor, man. Was he's hilarious with Rose.
Hey, did you see the last season of Doctor Who?
I did with the chick. I watch them, but I'm not into it. I probably got a bunch of them backed up now.
It's not the same anymore.
No, it's not, bro. And it started leaving when they picked the older cat before her. I'll never be able to call his name. That's when it started. I started losing interest, and he was good, but he was trying. He had to compete with the David Tennant. After him was a really good one with the long chin, whatever the fuck his name is. They was had some tough shoes to fill, bro.
Yeah,
that show was hot.
It's the same thing like the James Bond movies.
Good doctors over the years.
Who want to follow the what?
Chad?
Well,
there's been a lot of good doctors. There's been a lot of good doctors over the years.
Very good. What are some of your favorites? My very favorite was the Tom with the
Dr. Fossey is the best.
With the scarf. That's my
That's
favorite.
a horror movie, Ash.
Yeah.
Sorry, I had to throw that in there.
Reality
Dr.
show.
Fossey. I think that cat is a puppet, yo. I can't stand him.
I can't wait for them to actually charge him. Because
I liked Quincy.
Committed 5 felonies.
Oh,
Quincy was awesome.
Quincy was just. I'll still watch Quincy if they brought it back on now, because it was on a few years ago. I used to watch every episode.
And Trapper John.
Trapper John.
I remember the name, but I can't remember what it was about. I remember
Marcus Welby, MD.
Marcus Welby, MD. Yes. I can't say I saw a bunch of those.
Hey, how about
Trapper
Flipper?
John was a spin-off from
Uh,
MASH.
Who
Huh?
was
Yes,
which
it
one?
was.
Trapper John, MD,
Okay,
was
Yeah.
was a
yeah.
Oh,
spin-off
okay,
from
yeah,
MASH.
yeah, yeah. He was.
Yeah.
Wasn't he like an animal doctor?
No, he
No.
he was outside a hospital, but he had his RV out there in the parking lot, and that was always an issue too.
And
Gee.
Used to call him Gonzo or something.
Okay. Like I remember the name and everything, but I think I was too young to remember the shows.
yeah.
Don't try to act young. You just don't remember.
Well,
I
what year?
remember.
What year was it out?
You got old
remember watching
timers.
Trapper John reruns.
Wow.
I remember.
It was on
what was that?
before I would.
It had to be
A
on in the
little-
80s.
A little,
In
I was gonna say a
80s?
little more up to date. Were you cats like Magnum PI, Miami Vice? I was big
I remember all
fan of
them.
that shit. Yeah.
That's not too bad. And there
then you
was
had
what do you call him?
TJ Hooker.
TJ Hooker. I
Hooker.
remember that.
Yeah, that
It
one
don't
wasn't
hold
too
up
bad.
well. I went back to watch one of those. Don't do it. Just keep it in your head the way it was. It'll just crush you. Don't even go back, bro. It's really.
Oh, what was that fucking? There was this detective. He was
Columbo.
always drove around. That's it, Columbo.
I love Columbo. He's still
I
on.
loved him.
I love him. He's my favorite
Oh.
out of all the detectives. Is Columbo.
With his
Never put
lollipop.
Knight Rider. I only like the car in Knight
Columbo
Rider.
didn't have a lollipop. That was Kojak.
Yeah, that was
Kojak,
Kojak.
okay, yeah,
Kojak
yeah.
had the lollipop. Columbo had the cigar.
Okay,
There's
that's
that.
right.
Kojak.
I knew he
was
had something.
Yeah, I like Kojak. I remember that.
And then there was the Rockford Files.
Rockford. I still watch Jim
Yeah.
Rockford.
Yeah.
And Heart to Heart.
Heart to
I
Heart.
still watch Heart to Heart.
I
I got
remember
that
that
on
too.
DVD now.
And look at Keeper here saying Carol Burnett and the Knight Rider.
I remember
Knight
that
Rider, I
too.
love both of them.
and
Carol Burnett had the
Melvin,
funniest shit.
Mr. Rogers.
Don't forget the Fonz.
The
Hey,
Fonz,
happy day.
man.
yeah.
That
Happy
shit
days.
moved
Happy
me.
Monday,
days.
Well, then
Tuesday,
that's Laverne and
Hey,
Shirley
baby.
used to come on right after that. Right after
Yeah.
Happy
That's
Days was
where
Laverne
that
and Shirley.
spinoff is good too. Laverne and
Yeah.
Shirley in the beginning
Yep.
was just
Yeah.
as good as anything else.
Yeah,
Yep.
and then Mark and Mindy came on after that.
Yeah.
I
Oh,
love
yeah.
Mark and Mindy, bro. That was the greatest.
Yeah.
All spinoffs. That's interesting.
Hey,
TV was all that back in the day.
Right? Shit now.
And you didn't even have to pay for it.
Right.
Yeah.
It was just
It was
electricity.
nice, eh? Yeah,
Yeah.
it was nice.
Yeah.
That's
As
how
long
it
as you
should
had
be.
a
You
good
know,
set of rabbit ears.
Yes.
them
of course.
them cable companies got too greedy. The problem was they weren't happy with the money they were making off commercials, so they figured, hey, let's start charging people
I
for it.
don't know. Now that kid sounds like a brilliant idea. So another person would be like, I'm willing to watch it if you take out the commercial. I'll pay you the money directly. They
Yeah, but
overcharge you. The idea is good, but they overcharge you to no end. It ain't
well,
worth
yeah.
nowhere near what they charge.
But they did that with pay TV. Pay TV was like movies nonstop, no commercials and stuff like that when it first came out.
$11
Spectrum.
$11.99 a month. You can have YouTube Premium and watch anything you want commercial free.
I got YouTube. Right? I drive these road trips. I feel like it's a necessity. I'll do that before I buy weed. I'm not gonna, all the fucking commercials there. And I got to listen for 14 hours. How many songs is that? Fuck no. I've been killed somebody.
Yeah.
Trying to skip ads, yo. God dog it. Damn it.
When I
Joe would be getting
I
Joe would be getting the car and singing commercials instead of singing songs.
Hey,
Right.
Chad, come on, man. You're cutting off your sidekick there. The shame.
I can't remember what I was saying now.
Man, fuck. I got to catch him sooner, right?
These head injuries, man, like it really fucks me up. Like I forget really quick what I'm talking about.
Get a piece of paper, man, and a pen or something. Write it down as soon as you remember, because somebody's going to fucking cut you off again. I see it coming.
But don't act like it's not because you're a pothead.
It's going to be Danny.
Oh,
I can count on
I'm
one.
not saying that pot doesn't have anything to do with it. It's just that the major part of it's from a head injury.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
was
But
just
pot does
joking
have a
with
little
you.
bit to do with it.
A little levity.
I'm not going to. I would never argue that point with you.
And it's
Well, let's
probably
be
midnight.
honest. You had a naturally low IQ anyway. Let's be honest.
Holy
Yeah,
fuck!
Would
That was
you?
He's
Would
gonna
nasty.
piss
you?
himself this time.
Yeah, a low IQ with 2 university degrees and a college degree. Yeah.
Oh, I'm having fun. You don't have to defend that shit. Fuck.
Plus, it's 12 o'clock where he's at. Just past 12.
Canada is a
Yeah,
mythical
exactly.
place that does not exist, but Bigfoot is real. I tell Jason got that all the time. He say I'm from Canada. I'm like, Canada is a myth. Bigfoot's real. No, Bigfoot's real.
Yep. There it is. There's Bigfoot.
Yeah. Oh, hey, that one smells, man.
I knew it. I knew it. Somebody shoot him so we can prove it.
Yeah.
The video won't do it in this case. I'm sorry, Shane. As video won't do it. We got to shoot you. We need a corpse.
Well, shit happens. Eh? Just stuff me or something.
Do you guys shoot that Bigfoot? If it's you see a Bigfoot, you got your gun, and this motherfucker, you know, it can easily do 30 miles per hour just getting started, which is Usain Bolt fast.
Nope.
No.
The only way I'm shooting him is if he's running at me.
Very good.
I'd
exactly.
sooner watch him, man. It'd be cool to see.
I went and shoot him.
Are you kidding? I'm gonna audit that motherfucker if I do.
Mr. Bigfoot, could I have a word with you?
Do an interview with him.
Yeah.
Right.
How do you think the interview is going to go over?
I got a right to film you. Ah!
I got a right to eat you.
I got a First Amendment right to be here. I'm not putting my camera down.
That sort of reminds me of the way the police are.
Oh, Joe, Keeper's calling you meanie.
I was a little low. I couldn't help myself. I passed up like 3 more that would have been definitely overboard. Oh, shit.
Close enough to smell Bigfoot. Way too close.
Keepers making fun of your feet, Ash.
I hear.
Yeah, at least he had his socks on. Fuck, he could have showed us his feet, you know.
I thought it was
Oh,
a
yeah.
Loch Ness monster myself.
You don't want to see those ugly things.
Thanks for having your socks on, then.
Thank you. Thank you much. Yeah, he just. Oh, I thought he was.
Fuck, I can't even sit around without a shirt on. Just me. I got to have clothes on, unless I'm fucking.
Yeah. I feel you on that shit.
My feet get cold too easy.
Or
here.
having a shower.
Well,
No,
sometimes I even wear my socks in the shower. Gotta
That
wash them
fucking-
sometime.
That fucking shit warms you up, Jack. I know we had a power outage recently. And man, shit, at one point I was taking off every fucking bag, man. Man, I was like, and I mean, shit, man, we had our coats and shit. This shit, at some point, I wouldn't even put a cover on, and I was burning up.
Well, I'm the poster child for farmers' tans.
I'm not sure what that is. I guess it is what it sounds like.
You know, where you only have from your sleeve of your shirt down, and all the rest of you is white.
That's a farmer tent, all right?
Yeah. My head and my arms that's it. I never go outside without a shirt on.
Yep.
I'm
And you know
afraid
what a
people
trucker
will see
can
my
is, eh?
nipples.
This thing is like,
Same
I don't
thing
know, a
as a farmer.
square.
No. Trucker's tan is different. It's just on the left arm. To hang it out the window.
Oh,
Yeah.
Uh,
Yeah, for the longest time, my left arm was always darker than my right arm because I always had it on the window of the door
Yeah.
driving.
Ash, if you gotta run to the store, man, you gotta hop in the car, or you got corner stores you can go to.
Oh, it's 2 blocks away. I just walk to the store. I'm not allowed to drive anymore anyway, so.
You're lucky that people aren't telling you you're not allowed to go out without somebody with you.
Well, they try to tell me that, but I don't have anybody, so they can't force me. But
well, yeah,
I have been told not to go out unless I have somebody with me, but
it'd be safer, man. Fuck.
They can't force you, but they can pressure you.
Yeah, but how am I supposed to do anything though? Like seriously, I gotta eat. I
Put
gotta
the
have
helmet
some
on.
exercise.
Hey, listen. Put that helmet on and make a sign with a cardboard piece of paper or something, and put I have seizures. That's why I'm wearing this helmet. I'm not crazy, right?
You are if you wearing a fucking helmet and a big ass sign.
Well, hey, he's got to do something, man. If he's by himself, right?
I don't think a friend, if he has a seizure, is gonna catch him before he hits the ground. He might, but that ain't what the friend's there for, I guess.
Yeah.
I don't know if the helmet and the sign, works. Plus the sign would make you so much of an outcast. It wouldn't be worth it, or the few chances that I guess if you were having like 60 a day, I'd be considering the sign. But if I didn't have it daily, I could not do the sign thing. I'd be with Ash, man. Hey, I gotta eat, bro. I'm gonna go down. They're still only a couple blocks away. Fuck what y'all talking about.
Yeah,
if I gotta go so far, I'll get someone.
Or he's gotta get one of those little fucking sidewalk scooter things there to sit down on.
Well, I'm supposed to have one.
They're expensive, but hey, you can't get the system to pay for it for you.
I was working on all that, and then the COVID thing happened, and then everything just got put on hold through all the doctors and that. Like I have to go to the hospital in order to get my medication. I don't have a doctor anymore.
They're gonna start telling you can't even get your medication unless you're at the jab. They won't see you.
That's the way it's becoming right now.
That's how it's been for them.
Yeah. So I've had a lot of problems just trying to get medication and shit like that. So
this is what this makes me think of. If let's say most of the population was a certain blood type, I'll go with this. Matter of fact, all but maybe 2%, and the 2% they may do crazy shit, made crazy laws for them and shit, because everybody else that's not me, and they're not affected by the shit. That's how I feel it is. This mass majority of motherfuckers that's willing to get this shot are unwilling to fucking die before they let this happen to us. It seems like my own family is, I expect it to be like, when I be like, no, I can't do it. And they're going to be like, hey, just get the shot, man. Just if you want to be able to work, if you want that, to be able to make a living and earn a living, you too won't pay you unless you have the jab. You can't go just get the jab.
Okay.
You know what everybody's going to have to do? Oh, go ahead, Shane.
Here's the biggest problem that I have. I am legally, medically exempt from getting the shot.
Yeah.
Because of my heart condition and stuff like that. So I'm medically exempt from it. But because I'm medically exempt, I can't do any of the things that the people that got the jab. I get none of that. I have to go with the people that didn't get the jab. Because in Canada, even though you're medically exempt, there's no medical exemption cards.
Right. meaning you'll be
Yeah, there's nothing.
yeah, you're just like everybody else who won't get it.
Hey, a shame. Try to get into the same camp I go to. We'll hang out.
Yeah. Yeah,
All right.
that's
And no
about
one
it.
up here is gonna fuck shit. No one up. I want to argue with someone about the merits of the jab. I want to argue with my mom in particular, but she sucks at it. And I don't mean argue.
You mean debate?
Debate. Yeah, I should say debate, brother.
There you go.
Debate the merits of the jab. Because the way I see it, I'm not sure what the argument is, right? It doesn't protect you from getting it, and you can still pass it on. The only claim I've seen to be able to find that's true, or that people believe is true, I don't know if it's true, looks true to me, is that if you get the jab, you have a less % chance of dying from it. You suffer less. And if that is your only reason, that is not enough for you to overturn people's worlds. I need to know what their reason is.
They
I
can't
think that they
logically
think
give
they're
you a reason,
immune.
Joe.
I think they think they're immune or something.
Yeah.
Or
Yeah. Oh, yeah. They think anybody I've spoken to that has gotten a jab, they all think, "Oh,
Yeah.
I'm immune to it because I got the jab." It's like,
Right.
no, you still,
Right.
other variants, you still can get them.
Yes, if you ain't had your boosters and
No.
other variants, and you
chances-
still
your-
have a chance of getting it, the regular one, it's just that you should not die from it. You won't suffer as much when you do get it.
Yeah, exactly.
There's still people
Maybe
dying
after
from it. They
booster
got it.
17, they will get it right.
What happened? After
Booster
Okay, well,
17, that's when it gets
booster
corrected.
17.
according to the CDC, there's been over 900,000 adverse reactions to the shot. There's been over 19,532 deaths directly linked to getting the shot, and there's been over 146,000 with severe adverse reactions in less than 11 months.
Holy
Yeah.
fuck. How many? What was the first stat you gave?
976,000, I believe, adverse reactions. Almost a million.
Almost a million adverse reactions.
Yeah. And that's only within from December 12th of 2020 to November 26th of 2021.
A million in a year. A million in 11 months.
Yeah. Meanwhile, the number one killer is ischemic heart disease.
Systemic heart disease, yes.
No, it's written ISCHEMIC.
Systemic, yeah.
Is that how you say it? Okay.
Yeah.
I didn't hear what you guys say. I was texting.
That's all right. It's not important.
Mexican long hair is here, but he's just eating.
Yeah, Clash in Canada is here too.
What are you
Yes,
eating,
I see
MLH? Maybe you need to share with the rest of us.
Do you know what all us non-jabbers are going to end up having to do? Hey, we're going to have to go to the government and not let them know what we're going to do, but we're going to say we want to rent a hectare of land on Crown land for 100 years. Okay, and then it'll be so much a year. All us non-jabbers are all going to have to gather up there, start our own colony.
Well, you can put me on an island. I've been saying that for a year. Give me my island.
That's assuming the government grants that. It'd be much easier. And here they're already making preparations. They already got the camps and everything. It'd be much easier for them to lock your ass up in a camp or force you.
You're going to have to catch me first.
Than to actually give you land and laws and rights and shit. Fuck all that.
Yeah, but it's not giving land when you lease it from them. If it's like 100-year lease, right? Yeah. All you got to do is prove that you're using the land in the proper ways and you're not polluting it and all that.
But who gets to decide what the proper ways are?
Yeah.
I didn't
Like they mean by not polluting it and all that stuff, basically, right?
Well, are they coming to check?
If you're gonna harvest,
Because you're coming into a colony of all unvaccinated people. Are you going to come in and check?
Come in there. They ain't gonna know.
They ain't gonna want to give you that shit.
No, they ain't gonna want to give it, but they will lease it. They do.
I think the last statistic I saw was something like 70, 74 or 73% of the people supposedly have already had both vaccines. I find that hard to believe, but
so they say it's been at the same number now for almost a year, and we're going on the third jab already.
Well, right? I think some people are on the fourth, are they not? Because they're already starting on the 5th. I don't know. I could have misheard that. I thought they already said that there was two. That there was already two. What do they call that? Booster crap. There's already 2 of them, and they're working on a 5th one because you have to go every 6 months or something now.
Here in Canada, we're only up to 3. They're only just starting on the 3rd now.
Yeah. So we're on our first booster.
Canada, they're only starting on the 3rd right now. Yeah.
But just so that everybody knows, and I mentioned this on the Epic's channel a couple of weeks ago, when all the kids go back to school in January, if they do not have a vaccine passport, they will not be able to go back to school. I mark my words on this.
So then the kids are going to be really excited. They don't want to go
back.
Oh,
I lost mine on the bus. Honest. Oh, I guess we'll have to call your parents and bring you home. All right.
My mommy said that it was fake. Does that matter?
Yeah, but no, you watch. That'll be the new mandate that all kids, in order to go back to school, will have to show that vaccine passport like they do the regular vaccines when they go to school.
I already got that here at place.
Hey, I wonder if I could pass for under 5. It's not required.
Well, it's not required, but people are still doing it because there was where's my book at?
I think here it's still under 12. You don't have to get it. Is that correct, Joe? Under 12, you don't have to get the shot yet.
12, so and so, and there something. This is interesting. They say they have a cure for under 12, but it's not. It doesn't work. Yeah, they have a cure, a shot that they can give them that'll cure them if they get it for under 12, but it doesn't work on anybody over 12. That is
but
bullshit.
That's what they said for the adult.
At 12 years and 364 days, it works, but 12 years and 365, you're just shit out of luck.
Yeah,
is that what you're saying?
I think, yes, that's what they're saying. I think it's all manufactured that those 12 and under kids don't fit into whatever plan they have with that vax. So they're just coming out with it out. Don't worry about them.
But Joe, do you remember when they first came out with the first ones? Oh yeah, no. This will cure you. You won't get it. Yeah. Oh no, now you need a second one. Oh yeah, the first one wasn't enough.
Need a booster.
Right, but
you're
still,
gonna need 2 boosters.
But they shit people. They told people that it was gonna stop them from getting it at the very get-go.
Yeah, but no, they did say it was 2 parts in the beginning, except for Johnson & Johnson. Johnson & Johnson was a 1 shot, but the effectiveness was different. Johnson & Johnson was like 64% or something versus the 96% in the other 2. Yeah, you knew they were coming with 2 parts.
Yeah, but the 96% in the other 2, you know what I mean? The ones that got the 2, they're still getting it too. Right? They're not immune to it like they originally
wait a second.
said.
I'm sorry. I'm reading chat. If anybody's not sub to Dragonet, can we please get? She needs one more for 400. If somebody in the chat could be kind enough to sub to her, that would be greatly appreciated.
I'm sorry. Go ahead. Now with my other channel.
I'm not blue. I can't go.
What do you mean you're not blue?
I'm used to just clicking on the 3 dots and it says go to channel, and I can't do that. I'm not blue.
Isn't that great if you blue? You can just go to the channel.
Yeah, it's nice, man.
Yeah.
Well, Oh,
Remember, it was
There you
like
go.
that.
I put it in chat for you.
Danny, you're tall enough. What? What's Keebler talk? Or no, keeper of the list. What are they talking
Keeper's
about?
just playing. Keeper's just playing. There you go, honey. You got it. The link is in the chat.
Be right back, folks. 2 minutes.
Okay.
2? Must be a small
Thank
joint.
you for the people who subbed her. I appreciate it.
There.
Okay.
Oh, she's at 401 now.
Yep.
Shit.
Nope. Now she's at 402.
Okay.
Leave it.
Let me unsub her. This is too easy.
Hey,
I wanted to be the 401. You guys cut me off. Oh, fuck sakes.
you're welcome, honey. Now we got to get you 98 more so you can get a community page.
So how's it work now? How many hours you need to go live? How many community pages? What do you
You only need you only need 50 to go live. 50 subs to go live.
Hey, if you get premium, you can go live right away. You don't need any subs whatsoever.
Is that true?
Yep.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, but you need 500 to get a community page. It's crazy.
How many? 500?
500 to get a community page.
Yeah.
You still need 1,000 to, be able to monetize.
Yeah, but is that if you're just on the regular no paying plan, or is that if you got premium?
No, just 50.
Yeah.
It doesn't. You don't need to. You can just have basic, and you can go live with 50 people.
Yeah, if you want to go it the cheap way, but
Yeah,
that's
you
the
can go
longer route. If you go
Yeah,
the
what if
shorter
you
way,
pay premium? What if you got premium? I wonder if you
Oh,
can
if you have
immediately
premium, I don't know.
monetize.
I'm not giving YouTube any of my money, so I got no idea. I
Right?
just know it's 50 if you
yeah, because
don't want to pay.
I paid for, well, now my ex, I guess, for her premium, and she was able to go live right after it went through.
Oh yeah, she said thank you.
Oh,
I'm just kidding.
no,
You
she
said
did
your
say
ex.
thank you. She did say thank you.
Hey, Danny, if you say
What?
something in the chat, right now, I'll give you a wrench.
Okay, I'll do it the easy way. I'm just gonna put a bunch of letters so you know it's me.
Yeah.
How's that? I don't know what it wrote.
Nice way of guilting him into it there, Danny.
HNJHF.
Just saying. I don't have a wrench. I can't see.
Wah.
Who used to do that? Omaha used to go in everybody's room and come up with a reason that he needed a wrench. He'd go from room to room, use that same reason. And if a motherfucker didn't wrench him, he offered to give him bread. And he paid as much as I think $250. I don't want to be wrong here. I know he'll throw you $50 quick if you wrench him. I think he gave somebody $250.
Yeah.
Oh. I
So,
go in the rooms sometime nowadays. I'll be like, I'm glad I'm not a wrench because I'm too trolly.
Well, yeah. That's ridiculous. I'm not paying nobody for no wrench. Are you kidding? Please. That means I got to read everything in the chat, put links and shit. That's some freaking work for what? No.
Yeah.
I'm still not blue ashamed.
I can't see your message yet either.
What do you mean? I wrote a bunch
But I
of letters.
can't do that. What
and
you
then I
guys
just
can
wrote,
do.
Hello,
What's
lots
that?
of laughs.
Hold on. I know what's wrong. I got to let the cash get. Oh, there it is.
No, because he hit Dragonet instead. Good choice.
Oh.
Good choice. Dragonet should have a wrench. Good choice. Oh, shit. I'm sorry. Who did I just do that to? Oh, shit. I'm sorry.
He says, buddy, out.
Did I just time somebody out?
69, Mammy, 95.
Oh, 6'9", hold grudges. You're in trouble now,
Oh, shit. I'm so sorry.
Bring her back. Bring
No,
him back.
wait a minute. No, I didn't. Type something in again, Mammy.
Oh, it says
Please.
message deleted.
I think I just removed your thing by mistake. I was staying on the button too long. I'm sorry. No, that shit ain't funny. I hate when I do that. My damn finger gets stuck in the phone.
What do you got?
Me.
Push button?
No, but I was holding the phone and it slipped because I have the case I have it in has a ring on the back of it. and it went to slip. So I tried to grab the phone so it wouldn't fall because it already has a crack in it. And my finger stayed on the touchscreen too long. Damn it. Because I have to use the broken phone so I can read the comments because I can't do both in this stupid phone.
Yeah, tell me about it. I got phones.
I like this
different
comment
pictures, different info in them, different numbers.
But even though I'm a wrench, I can't do what you guys do. I can't tap on something and take me to go-to channel.
Oh, wow.
It doesn't work for me.
That's interesting.
I don't know why.
You see what One Truth put in there? I'm starting a YouTube mod union to ask for fair wages and health care.
I know, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
I remember SGB at one time when I was fucking with Blue.
Oh, Mammy, you don't get it either? Okay, good. Then it's not just me. I don't know why. It might have to do with you have to have so many subs or something. It's got something to do with something else that I don't have it.
Right.
Because it's not on either phone.
Look at that. I'm Blue. Well, I'll tell you right now if I can do it or not. And if I can, it's you gotta be on the computer.
No, because people are doing it from their phones.
What was your epiphany?
Oh.
So you can't do it either.
I don't. Well, not while I'm on panel.
Well, okay, so you don't have a different phone device. I think it has something to do with the subs.
Well, I could try it on my tablet. Just a second. I know I can do it with my computer. It works with the computer, so it should work.
Works on my phone. I only do it.
How many subs do you have, Danny?
How many subs do I have?
Yeah.
8 if I'm lucky.
Well, it's not the subs.
Okay, so then let me see if he can do it. Well, he might have go-to channel, but this is instead of go-to channel.
I don't have it.
Well, that's because you got like 3 million subs, so you don't really count.
Okay. This tablet's slow, so bear with me.
It's not the tablet; it's the operator. But we still
count
don't know.
our subs together.
No, it's the tablet. Believe me.
You don't really count.
Okay, I gotta turn this down. The tablet's slow. Come on, what's going on? I can't even turn the darn thing down.
Tablet, it's the operator, but we still
There we go.
Lord.
Turn it down. Okay. Just a second here. It says go to channel, report, or block.
For what?
Yeah, see?
For the blue ones. Now if let's check .com. Now .com's not blue. It says go to channel, report, remove, put user in timeout, or hide user on this channel.
And I have it on I can do it on a computer, but I can't do it on my phone.
You gotta hit the name.
I did hit the name.
Oh. Well, you might want to update your telephone.
I did. And I update YouTube. Shit, can you take his wrench away real quick so I can time him out?
Hey, I was trying to see if I had the feature, man, but I don't have a wrench, bro. I'm pulling the Danny.
Oh, wait, I don't have a wrench
either. I can't tell without a wrench. I can't. It don't work. I gotta.
Hey, no, I do have a wrench. Hold on. He's making everybody a wrench now.
Wrote there. Define the channel. Define the channel.
Put something in chat, and I'll wrench it, brother.
Okay, .com's the wrench now.
Yeah.
Wait, I wasn't gonna do it with fucking if everybody getting wrenches.
Joe said he was gonna pull a Danny if he didn't get a wrench.
Hold on. Just to be funny, don't get mad. Did I do it in time?
I don't know. I'm gonna crack up if you pop me though. I'm hoping to disappear.
Yeah, I did.
Yeah, you got.
She got me.
That was nasty.
I didn't hide. I just timed you out, buddy.
Yeah, she got me.
She got you, man.
It's okay. And I got you modded right at the same time, so
Check to see if you what you got there.
Hold on, I don't. Let me see. Oh yeah, let me see. No, I was showing where it say you've been timed out when I try to All right, let's see if I can go to
Don't
channel.
throw a wrench. I know I already
No,
have.
Yeah.
5 minutes is a really long time.
Yeah, go to channel.
I like.
Yeah, I don't have that.
I like giving
But-
people wrenches so that they can drop their links.
But you
Yeah.
can reverse that.
Oh yeah.
I'll
Well,
be
that's
honest
what I'm
with you.
saying. She can go back there and either change that deleted message so Joe can get blue, or
No, I'm
you
blue.
can
I'm
do
blue.
it the same.
Oh,
I'm
Are
blue
ya?
already.
He's
I
blue.
wouldn't have been
Okay.
able to put the go to channel on there.
No,
Yeah.
Ash got it the exact time. At the exact time she hit it, it was like
That's
instantaneous.
crazy,
Yeah.
right?
Well, he should be able to write in the chat then.
Yeah, he can.
No,
Interesting.
not for 300 seconds.
She
Oh,
got
yeah.
me first. Apparently, she got me first, right?
That's an
Yeah.
awesome gift, Dragonette. If anybody didn't see, Dragonette for Christmas, her daughter got her a leather-bound book of the Constitution
Oh,
Wow.
and the amendments.
Nice.
That's pretty awesome.
That probably cost a
Dragonette,
pretty penny, I betcha.
where do you live? I just want to come by and read the book. I'm not going to steal it. I promise.
I don't think she believes you, but I think that's pretty awesome.
Yeah, I've been. I'm gonna probably order a copy of it from the government myself.
I read it.
You still have 2.5 minutes, Joe. I get sometimes it's funny being timed out. I got to tell you, MLH did a really cool thing for Mod Day for Christmas for all the mods. He had it where it was just for mods. We could say whatever we wanted, but if anybody came in and turned it into like a fundraiser too, where we could just time people out, you couldn't block them. There was no blocking, but you could either remove their message or you could time them out. But you could also, if you were not a mod, you could buy where you could time out the mods and they couldn't talk. So, man, there was money flying all over the place. Huh?
How do you time out a mod?
Because, well, it was just like, when he would get the money through either PayPal or Cash App or something,
How do you
then
do it, though?
there was a time. So you had 5 minutes where you were not allowed to type in, and he would tell us when we were allowed to come back in. It was a lot of fun. Everybody had a good time. I got to tell you, everybody was getting timed out. Everybody. I got timed out 4 times. Jen Wow got timed out. Judd got timed. I mean, everybody. It didn't matter who you were. Harry Nuts came in and paid for everybody to be timed out.
It sounds like fun, right?
It was a good time. Sooner we're trying to type and then, oops, sorry, Ellie, you've been timed out.
Got you, right?
Well, it's the same thing when people were paying money to get people dropped off the panel too.
Yeah, it's similar. It is. Yeah.
Well, yeah, but no, we weren't doing that. It was all in fun. It was all in fun. You were only timed out for 5 minutes.
That panel shit turned into something nefarious.
Yeah.
It turned into trolls wanting to fuck up Jeff's room. So whenever he get a guy up there and be like, "Hey, so how'd he go with the so-and-so?" They'll pop anybody like that. It got really fucked up. But
yeah, but this wasn't like nobody would know who did it unless you wanted them to know.
The chat shit, period. It seems like it's all fun. It don't seem like nobody can get hurt and everything. Like the more niggas you time out, the better. I'd be trying to pop everybody I could. It sounds like fun.
It was fun. I was like, listen, I offered people $100. You can time me out for the rest of the show.
Right.
It was, everybody had a really good time. And when you would come back, they'd be like, sorry, timed out again. They could do it through Cash App, Venmo, PayPal. You could do it through Super Chat. I mean, it was hysterical. Everybody was having a good time. And they were like, no, time me out. Nobody timed me out. Time me out. It was really a good time.
It is a lot like that panel shit, man. When it goes right, it is hilarious. And then again.
Did you lose that train of thought there, Joe?
No.
He's still high.
I am
Okay.
still high, but that was it. That's what I was saying. It is. Someone said it was a lot like the panel shit when they would pay to drop niggas. It is a lot like that. I see. When it got weird, when trolls realized that they could kick off any new guests, that would advance the show or shit like that. They was popping motherfuckers nefarious because they thought it was funny that the show couldn't continue.
Yeah.
So it'd be someone Jeff hadn't seen in a long time, Rogue off of a road trip. And Rogue, how you doing? They'd pop them, just to destroy any chance, the motherfucker show can get. Somebody, oh, this is so and so, Miss Sotheby. I respect her so much. So and so's mom, Popper. And you're like, I can't do that, guys.
Road Dogs is hanging in, Dragon. He's exhausted, but he's hanging in. Those of you who have not heard, Road Dogs, if anybody wants to help out his family, his sons, family lost their house at 5 a.m. after Christmas.
Road Dog.
Yeah, a toy that was charging under the daughter's bed caught fire, went up through the wall, and took out the house and one of their pets.
I thought it was Road Hog. He's
no,
like,
it's Road Dogs Media.
Down. He's like, his shit burnt down 20 years ago, and people have been asking him, I'm sorry about your house and shit like that. And he's like, who started that rumor and all of that? He even think he know who started it, but it's Road Dogs.
Road Dogs Media, yeah.
Right, that's a totally different cat. I got to talk to him and tell him,
yeah,
it's Road Dogs. Man, I can see the mistake though. Right?
On Christmas Day.
Yeah, it's very sad. 5 a.m. Then the daughter blames herself, which is very sad.
And I heard it was a real fire too, with no baby shit.
Yeah, no, it was pretty serious. It started under her bed, and she smelled smoke, and she got up to warn her family. And then when she turned back to the room, the bed was up in flames. So,
that's why you should always have some fire extinguishers in the house.
How do you explain?
But it got into the wall at that point. It was because of a hoverboard.
Oh wow!
Yeah, well, hey, there was some defects in some of them hoverboards.
Yeah,
there's
a lot
of fire and stuff, and the company was getting sued.
I tell people, listen, if you know anybody who has them, they are not to be charged in the house or unattended. Please make sure when they're not in use, the battery is separated from the unit, because that's how it starts. And by all means, please get renter's insurance. It costs an average of $125 a year. And if you have renter's insurance and car insurance, it winds up being like $30 a year. They unfortunately did not have renter's insurance.
Yeah, well, a lot of people can't afford it these days.
But sometimes it works out to be free. So that's what I'm saying. You got to think, how much is it going to cost you? Now they have no forks, spoons, knives. We're talking basic stuff. Forget replacing kids' toys. They have nothing.
Damn near can't afford not to do it, is what she's saying. It's a small amount of money. And if you already got car insurance, it can be even a smaller amount of money.
Well, I pay $8 a month for insurance.
Yeah, I mean, and when you break it down to having absolutely nothing now, no socks, no shoes, they got out with the clothes on their back. That's it.
Yeah, but sometimes, like they say, people are getting by with paycheck by paycheck, and they don't have that extra money for the insurance. And it's disappointing for the people when something happens and that, but there's nothing they can do about it, right?
You're right. If they got to cut corners, even if it is $10,
that's right.
$15, they're gonna be like, my house not gonna burn down this month. I have been in this apartment for 3 years. I'm not gonna keep paying that $100 a year. Yeah, I can see that.
Yeah, but what happens if you had that one fire and you lose everything?
I'm up to get the insurance. Ellie talked me into it. I'm gonna have to, be thinking of that shit.
Yeah. See, that's why, like, I've always had renter's insurance. That's one thing. I'll go without a day's food just to make sure that what I have left is protected.
And maybe you need to change the coverage that you have on your car insurance to make that a little bit less. Maybe take off, instead of having 100,000, have 50,000 of coverage. But when you add that renter's insurance, you're going to see that your car insurance, because you're going to have multi-policy discount, is going to drop by like $80. So really, you're paying like $40 for it. But in some cases, because I used to be an insurance agent, in some cases it worked out where if you have more than one car on the policy, it works out that you get a bigger discount, and that renter's insurance is actually free. Because you might pay for it, but you might pay the $125 for the renter's insurance, but your auto insurance went down $200. So you can't afford to not have it. And when you're living in either an apartment or a duplex or a townhouse, listen, it's not just about what you do. You now have to know what everybody above you does, everybody below you, to the left of you, to the right of you. Everybody that comes in that house, a Christmas tree, did they fall asleep with cooking something? It's not something that you can really think that you don't need. You have to think of it as it has to be built into your policy, because anything can happen. Electrical can happen. Your house can get hit by lightning. Anything can happen. It is so much better to have something like that and be out.
About living in, it's an apartment, so odds are there are people all over the place. That's the best reason I can think of. I don't care how safe you are. It could be the cat that stays next door to you, or above you, or below you.
Yep. And you think that stuff's insulated? It's not.
Another thing about those insurance things too, though, is sometimes they'll only give you so much, like, insurance towards your belongings. So if your belongings are worth more than what they want to offer you, you have to have serial numbers and all that stuff.
Well, what you do is you take a video of all of your possessions in your house and you make sure you upload that so you have it. You don't need receipts. And then when you go and purchase it, then they give you the difference after you purchased it.
Yeah.
I think, yeah, that's what people do. And I think that'll suffice, video on you.
Yeah, I suppose I'm used to the old ways. Write it down.
Yeah, well, that's going to burn down in a fire, so that's not going to do you anything.
No, right? That kills the purpose unless you got the fucking safe.
So what are you saying? When you're on your way out the house, make sure you grab that little USB.
Right.
That info on.
No, she's saying cloud. You make sure you grab your
On
tablet.
cloud.
I'm going to show you a picture of a house that burnt 4 days before Christmas that is just down the street from my daughter's, so you can understand. They were renting this house. They also did not have insurance, but I'm going to show you a picture of it.
Mike, you just imagine there's probably nothing left.
Hold on.
Oh, you're right in front of it.
Can you see that?
Holy
second.
fuck. Oh, that's a house. That's not your kids.
No, that's down the street from my daughter's. But that is a
fire.
A total,
was too
total
bright,
loss.
and I can't see anything with her name up there, and yeah, I couldn't see.
Move it towards your thumb.
Right now.
Oops, hold on a second. Let me see.
Move it over towards your thumb a little bit.
Oh my goodness, yo.
No, the screen, the whole phone. Towards towards your thumb. That way. There you go. Up a little bit. The other way. You're over too much.
Up a little.
Wow.
There you
go. Yeah. Their house didn't burn that bad, did it? Holy fuck.
No, but their house is pretty bad as well.
Yeah.
No, on Christmas Day, when I was handing out food on Christmas Day to the homeless, there was a guy that showed me his place getting burnt down Christmas morning at 6:30 or 7 o'clock in the morning on Christmas Day.
Merry Christmas.
Another 3 apartments gone. People out on the street.
Speaking of, man.
Yeah, sorry, .com. I didn't realize it was my other thumb. I got you.
What does the motherfucker do about how is it that we don't do something for the homeless, or should we be doing something for the homeless?
I'm trying.
I guess I meant as a country.
Yeah. That's the thing. Like, I know how bad it is. I see it a lot through the different auditors and that in the States, but here in Canada, a lot of people don't know that we're a small country. Our country has a population of New York State. Okay, we're a country of 38 million people.
Wait,
the
Canada?
State of New York has.
Are you telling me that's all in Canada?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's it. 38 million people.
Yep.
Land
As
wise,
Our
it's a
whole
biggest
big
country.
country, but
landmass as
population
y'all
wise,
have,
it's
y'all
tiny.
got nothing but space, open space then.
Yeah,
Wow.
exactly.
Yeah.
But we have
Majority of it's
38
land.
million people. Oh, somebody's just
I got
popped in
Ellie
here,
there.
but we have 38
I'll
million
grab Ellie.
people here in Canada. And
Sorry.
out of the 38 million people here in Canada, we have
Sorry, Ellie.
just over 3 million people that are homeless. We have over 200,000 kids going to school hungry every day. Oh, I thought I brought you
That's
up, Ellie.
crazy, bro.
Okay, hold
Yeah.
on.
I got her. Don't touch Ash.
Hold on, let me do this.
We got her there. Leave her. Don't touch
Okay,
Ash.
hold on.
Yeah.
Hold on. This is Road Dog Son's house. Hold on. Oops. 1 second. Can you see it?
Here, let me make you big.
Yeah, right
I got
there's a
it.
perfect spot.
Yeah, we can see it.
Come on.
I don't know what I'm
Swipe.
looking at, though.
That's Road
Wait.
Dog Son's house.
Yeah,
I
the
don't know
one.
what I'm looking at.
And that's my sleeping dog. Come on.
I thought that was an area rug.
No, that's my pretty Bella. Right, Belly? Ash thought you were a rug. Shame on him.
Well, it wasn't moving or nothing. I just thought maybe it might have been a
Because
rug or
she's
something.
relaxed.
I'm trying to
Say
find
that
this video.
say that to her face. Look at her. She's so
Aw,
cute.
she's a pretty girl.
Oh,
She is. That's
she
pretty
is
Bella.
actually.
Say hello. Say
Just a second,
hi.
Ellie.
What a suck.
She said, let me go back to sleep, Mom. That's my baby. She's high right now. She's stoned. Right, baby? She had a medical emergency a few days ago, so she's on a bunch of meds and painkillers.
Oh.
So she really, when I say she's high, she really is high. That's probably why she's laying like that. She's saying, I want some of that stuff Joe Cool has.
Yeah, it looks better.
You what? You just looked at me. Yeah, I want what Joe Cool has, right? Is that what you said?
Here.
That's
This
right.
is kind of funny. Oh, come on. Get up there.
Y'all see that sky?
Yeah.
That's when the Colorado fires in Colorado. That's daytime.
Wow. In a weird way, it's actually beautiful.
It is, man. It was like art. Some of the pictures I took, you'll never see shit again. Trying to find what we was feeding on this shit. Here's some show you.
MLH, I can get your wrench taken away. Stop that.
Video? Yeah, it's going, dude. Go. Yeah.
Okay, I gotta.
Oh, you're gonna get taken down for this.
This is on a video.
I know somebody else did the same thing and they had their video taken down.
Yeah, because they're showing gun.
Yeah, you don't want to
This
do
is
that.
Oh, hey,
This is literally on my video, and I'm sure it's got a bunch of views, man.
hey, Joe. That's
Yeah.
before you got your record, right?
Why would you ask on fucking internet? You just curious? Fucking sister that big.
Oh, who was it? Oh, fuck. I think it was on Tent Man's panel when you first showed that video. Yeah. I forget who it was when they were saying it. Fuck, Joe's going to get fucking nailed, man. He's got a criminal record and he's playing with guns.
Was it Salty?
I don't remember, but
I don't
yeah.
remember. Salty. Yeah.
Oh, you're allowed to play with guns, aren't you?
I don't need permission. Fuck you mean allowed. I know it's around the time when you find time.
Was that the calling bell? Time to come home, Joe?
Text, yeah.
.com had a previous comment. I thought my father was making me save $32 per week multiplied by 2,080 working hours per year is an annual income of $66,560 per year. So he said if anybody reads that previous message, he'd instilled the same with his son at 15 years old, that his worth is more than my 6-month income.
Wow. Oh, excuse me.
God bless you.
Thank you. Bella is an Ewok.
Bella is not an Ewok. De-wrench him. De-wrench him for just a second. I'll be quick. It'll be painless.
Oh, let's have some fun.
Make fun of my pretty Bella.
She still wants some of those drugs that Joe Cool has, though.
Yeah, she does. I mean, she's in a lot of pain, the poor baby.
Come on, stop.
But she's taking advantage of the eating thing now because we've been giving her boiled chicken and rice to eat. So then this morning, my husband's like, okay, she's got to go back to her dog food. She ran down to go eat. She looks at her bowl. She looks at him. She's like, I'm not eating that crap. She runs back upstairs. She refused to eat it. She's like, I want chicken. I'm not eating dog food. Forget it.
Now.
Yeah. And she didn't eat her dinner tonight either. Eventually she'll be hungry enough, I'm sure, but
yeah, but it's just like a kid. After you give them any kind of sugar,
yeah,
they always want that sugar again.
Mm-hmm.
There you go, Ellie.
So now you're going to be stuck feeding her table scraps, or she's going to whittle to nothing. Your poor little puppy.
Yeah, I know. And she's only 9 pounds as it is.
See you later, Mexican long hair.
Not a lot of weight to lose there.
Yeah, exactly. She's just a little thing. MLH is scared. He's going to run. He's scared. Little chicken. Chick, 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 chick. Go ahead, MLH. I dare you. I dare you to type in again. I double dog dare you. Do it.
Who would you want to type?
Rat, man, call this knucklehead.
Joe dropped off there, guys.
I'm just waiting to see if Mexican long hair.
He's scared.
I'm gonna head out here too. I'm falling asleep there, guys. So I'm gonna head out here.
Right on. We'll talk to you later.
All right, later.
It's already midnight.
Good night. Hey, a shame you went for almost an extra hour. You went almost 2 hours, man.
He's texting me. Emily just texted me. I ain't typing shit. Scaredy cat.
I'm gonna head to bed. I'm gonna head to bed and start getting some early rest for New Year's because I'm gonna be up all night.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to sleep all day for that one.
I gotta get up early tomorrow morning, so that's my excuse.
Yeah. Later, everyone.
All right.
Take care, buddy.
Right.
Catch you later.
Good night. I guess I'm gonna go try to lay down too. Get some sleep.
Ted's already gone, so Joe's gonna come back and say, "Where'd everybody fucking go?" Have a good one, man.
All right, guys, I'll jump too. It's time. Thank you, Ash, for having me up and for going live. I appreciate it.
No worries. Thank you for stopping in, and it's always been a pleasure.
Always much love and respect by everybody in chat.
PayPal, my worst insult was from one of my boys' paper route donated in Canadian time. Donations for over here. Wow. .com. Wow. Well, we should go. I need. Man, my neighbor is really freaking out for some reason. So, to close things off here, I found this young lady singing in the park one day. So I recorded her, and I have talked to her, and she will be coming on the show. I'm just not sure exactly when, but she will be coming to the show. And this is her latest single. I love this song. So if you guys can, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to her, and tell her that Ashcan sent you. So let's start playing this.
Smiled at me, was easy to believe that you were the special. And now we're lying here, and I think you mind if you're looking for someone better. Go on and get her. I'd rather sleep with ghosts than lie in cold shadow. Who you're really dreaming of? My bandaged hearted knows I'm gonna let you go. Someone else deserves my love. It didn't take long to see you're not what I need, and that's someone who cares. I was starving for affection, so I ran in your direction, and that you were never really there. You were looking for someone better. Go on and get her. I'd rather sleep with ghosts than lie in cold shadows. Who you're really dreaming of? My bandage heart, it knows I'm gonna let you go. Someone else deserves my love. There's no use in trying or asking why. Your actions speak louder than every single lie. Oh, I'd rather sleep with ghosts than lie in cold shadows of who you're really dreaming of. My bandage heart, it knows I'm gonna let you go. Don't deserve my love. Oh, I'd rather sleep with ghosts than lie in cold shadows of who you're really dreaming of. My bandaged heart, it knows I'm gonna let you go. You don't deserve mine, don't deserve mine, don't deserve my love. No. No, you threw away my love so easy.
All right, folks. Well, I hope you really enjoyed that. I sub. Thanks, Ashkin. Thank you, Ellie. This girl, when I first met her, she only had, I think, 50 or 60 subs. So she's up to about 200 now. So be nice if we could see if we can get her up to about 300 by the end of the week. But hey, I'm only one person. But anyways, folks, again, thank you all for stopping in tonight. And this morning now, it's 1:07 a.m. here. So you guys all have a wonderful night, and I will see you tomorrow sometime. Again, have a wonderful evening and Happy New Year. And don't forget to stop in on New Year's Eve. It's going to be starting about 10:30 Atlantic time. And we'll be bringing in the new year from Newfoundland to Alaska. So if you're a musician, you want to stop up, you want to play a few songs or something, by all means, please. If you're a comedian, you want to say some jokes, stuff like that, by all means, please come up. If you're having fun, you're at a party or something and you want to share, please. You can't even show target practice on YouTube. Target practice. No. Apparently not. Dragonette. Anything to do with guns. YouTube has a big thing about it. They're not very Second Amendment friendly. But then again, YouTube isn't even First Amendment friendly. So welcome to YouTube, folks. So if you guys are at a party or something, you want to show where you're partying and at the countdown, by all means, please stop in. Or if you just want to stop in and see what's happening around other places, by all means, please stop in, hit the thumbs up, and you never know what's going to be on here on New Year's Eve. So until then, you guys have a wonderful night, and I will see you in the chats. Good night.